Luka, the energy is insane.
Yes, score! Who's better? And the middle pass. Going for it. Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got up at this. He's through. He's going.
Good.
Wow, look at that pass.
He's going for goal. Classic.
Yeah, Basil. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, there we go. Yeah, go for it. Let's go for it. Whoa, look at that. Oh, 3-2.
Kids in the stands, bright lights, big dream. White scarf waving for the Leeds team. Haaland on the screen, rockets in his boots. Crowd going wild when he shoots. Next to him, Modric with the vision so clean. Talking about magic they already seen. Laughing and jumping when the scoreboard rise. Fireworks shining in their young eyes.
Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is
Yeah, word up, check the scoreboard, kid. 2 kids laughing in the stadium light. Modric grinning, yeah, I'm counting tonight. 1, 2, 3, crowd starts to mix. He taps Haaland, bro, I got 6. Haaland laughs, man, I'm just getting begun. You got 6, but I already got 1. They both jump when the net goes shake. Dreaming about trophies they're gonna take. 6 for Luka, 1 for Erling. Friendly talk while the crowd keeps yelling.
Lead up to kick-off here, a little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Manchester United need a good start to their campaign. A win on day 1, up and running. That's great strength on the ball. First effort on goal.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Perisic. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Van de Beek. And it's Perisic. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into...
And they've been... He's had a go! And he's done it! First blood drawn.
Luka, this is awesome.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Juan Mata tries to get it forward quickly. cut out in the nick of time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He could be in here. Cleared away.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Juan Mata. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Morel. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in.
Luka, this is awesome.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hits one! He scores! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Leeds grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Juan Mata. Greenwood. Greenwood! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ibrahimovic plays it forward. Perisic. Ibrahimovic. Ribéry. He going for goal! And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. Ribéry with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's got through. Face to face with the keeper. Now it's Perisic. Heads it! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and root.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Leeds dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well positioned to make that interception. Perisic. Perisic. Chance! And how good was that? A finish of true class! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Leeds totally rampant here. That's not going to make it.
Oh,
Cuadrado.
Luka, this is awesome.
It's found its way to him. Out towards the flank. And it's Perisic. Rakitic. And Ribery! Oh, impressive strike.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Beautifully done. It's come loose. Rashford. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Rakitic. Ibrahimovic, who does have an assist to his name. What a Ribery! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Cavani. He's there to receive it. And here's Cavani. Now the counter. Ibrahimovic. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Perisic. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Perisic.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Quick glance, has a hit! No mistake! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How would you summarise
Yeah,
what we've
word
seen
up.
today, then,
Check
Jim?
the scoreboard,
Yeah,
kid.
they had a
Two
game
kids
plan
laughing in the
which was
stadium
about
light.
hammering away in
Modric
central
grinning, yeah, I'm
position,
counting
and it paid
tonight.
off.
1,
For
2,
me, they
3,
were
crowd
persistent
starts to
and
mix. He taps Haaland, bro, I got 6. Haaland laughs, man, I'm just getting begun. You got 6, but I already got 1. They both jump when the net goes shake. Dreaming about trophies they're gonna take. 6 for Luka, 1 for Erling. Friendly talk while the crowd keeps yelling.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
Yes, score! Going for it! Look at the pass!
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome.
Yes, it's a papa dance! He's through! We're going!
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal.
Yeah, Apostle! Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through.
Yeah, go for it! Whoa, look at that! One game! Look at that!
Leeds preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story, should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in and ready to go.
Bring it on, Peter. I'm looking forward to a competition that always delivers entertainment, whether through its football or indeed its supporting cast of emotions. Neither of these teams will want a trip back to the drawing board after this, so I think we can expect something quite lively.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Ivan Rakitic. He's the kind of player who can really control the game from midfield. He's got fantastic technique and passing ability.
Up he gets! It's anyone's ball. Modric. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
The energy's insane.
Now it's Ribery. Dynamo Kiev are engaging here in European football's flagship competition.
Yeah, and the manager making his ambitions pretty clear, Peter, in the build-up to all of this. Although it has to be said, he did mention a few concerns too, being the current depth of the squad and quality that he'll want to be able to call upon.
He needs more.
He does.
He's gone for it! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Luka, the energy's insane.
And it's played forward. Crescito. Ibrahimovic. Hardly anything between the sides.
Luka, this is
And the
awesome.
score is 1-0. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Leeds are looking odds on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Modric. And it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Knocks it away. Gets the better of his man. Goalkeeper's ball. And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leeds leading 1-0 at the break. Gets up to head it! Perisic. Out to the right. Perisic. Sweet feet. Rakitic. And here's Perisic.
The energy is insane.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's been taken straight back. But it is coming up to that point in the game where this defence is going to have to stay sharp in order to avoid the well-documented lapses that have befallen them in recent weeks. And it's Buyalski. Dynamo Kiev are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Corner it is then. On the right now, what's on? Ibrahimovic, and that's sprayed out wide. Chance! Lovely feet. He's in! Shapes to shoot! It's there! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
Leeds take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Muller. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ribéry.
The energy is insane.
Has it out wide now. Massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Ibrahimovic spreads it towards the left. Rakitic. Modric. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Has a pop! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Phillips floats one over. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Leeds have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished.
Two kids in the stands, bright lights, big dream. White scarf waving for the Leeds team. Haaland on the screen, rockets in his boots. Crowd going wild when he shoots, he shoots. Next to him, Modric with the vision so clean. Talking about magic they already seen. Laughing and jumping when the scoreboard rise. Fireworks shining in their young eyes.
Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got up at this. He's through.
Ole, ole.
Dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Leeds have won 2 of 2 so far, promising early signs.
Yes, he's breaking through.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Ribéry. And it's Hulk. Room for a shot. Up to meet it. Goal! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Leeds take the lead, 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got up at this. He's through.
Matip. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Modric. It's found its way to him. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Leeds get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Luka, this is awesome.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Played into the middle.
Wow, look at that pass.
Yes,
Rakitic. Now a chance to break. Modric. Hulk. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Hulk. Hoists it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Leeds ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're already into the second period. And that's sprayed out wide. They get a throw in. And Saldi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's come through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And Saldi. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Luka, the energy is insane.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And Ribery! Cleared without complication.
Luka, this is
Leeds
awesome.
with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And it's Rakitic. Hulk. Massive lead! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Leeds take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Nice to get it forward quickly. Nketiah. Rakitic. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
And it's played forward. Elliott pushes to get on the end of it.
Luka, this
A
is awesome.
buccaneering run from the defender.
He's through, we're going.
And it's Thiago.
Yes, he's breaking through.
A chance! Thiago gets it back. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's good defending, very good defending. Muller. Thiago battles to win it back. Nketiah! This could fall anywhere! Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
Ibrahimovic.
Yes, go on.
Modric. And it's Hulk. Just brushed off the ball there. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Rakitic. Luka. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Muller. He's played him through. Gets good distance on it. And that's that. Leeds, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they look like scoring. It is a landslide. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Yeah, word up. Check the scoreboard, kid. 2 kids laughing in the stadium light. Modric grinning, yeah, I'm counting tonight. 1, 2, 3, crowd starts to mix. He taps Haaland, bro, I got 6. Haaland laughs, man, I'm just getting begun. You got 6, but I already got 1. They both jump when the net goes shake. Dreaming about trophies they're gonna take. 6 for Luka, 1 for Erling. Yeah. Friendly talk while the crowd keeps yelling.
Drop or two of rain as the day grows older, but regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. We have already started here.
Luka, this is awesome.
Leeds have 9 points in the bag already, the perfect start. Berisha gets into a dangerous position. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rakitic plays it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Leeds were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Out to the right. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to... And a header! He will be livid with himself. Gets wrestled off the ball. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Ribéry, nicely measured pass. He's gone for it! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
Leeds take the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Ribéry. Oh, real chance! He goes to finish! And the ball's come out! Shapes to shoot!
Insane.
And it's Ribéry.
Luka, this is awesome.
And he's there to clear it.
Modric really has upped his game in recent weeks.
Do you think so?
Well, you only have to look at the confidence in everything he's doing. His conditioning looks great again, and I think that's made him extra mobile.
Leeds looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. He's in! Chance! Made towards the front men. Berisha. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Rakitic. Ribéry. Good ball. And the shot! It's anyone's ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No foul, says the referee. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leeds have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Already up and running for the second half. Leeds carrying a one-goal lead. Moutinho. Dinks one in. Nicely worked. Rakitic. Modric. Hoists it forward. Cuadrado. Ibrahimovic with the foul.
For Luka, the energy is insane.
Yes, score!
And it's played forward. Neuer will lay claim to that. Rakitic.
Luka, this is awesome.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Perisic. Ribéry. Ibrahimovic. Well, they can break here. Cuts it out. Modric. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Forward it goes.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
And here's Ribery. Cleared without complication.
Luka, this is awesome.
Luka. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And it's Müller. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Leeds are on the verge of another win, closing in on 4 in a row.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
Ribery has created 1 goal already. Moutinho. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Terrific contest, it really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more.
Whoa, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Whoa, yeah, go for it. Whoa, look at that.
Two kids in the stands, bright lights, big dream. White scarf waving for the Leeds team. Haaland on the screen, rockets in his boots. Crowd going wild when he shoots, he shoots. Next to him, Modric with the vision so clean. Talking about magic they already seen. Laughing and jumping when the scoreboard rise. Fireworks shining in their young eyes.
Happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code.
The energy is insane.
Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, Cesar Azpilicueta. As a fellow fullback, I'm a massive fan of this guy's tactical awareness, positioning and defensive duties. He's a real dogged customer. He won't back off when things get tough, and he'll always step up to the plate when the pressure is on. He's my type of player.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Danger averted for now. And here's Müller. Payet. A buccaneering run from the defender. Heads it! He's scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Luka, this is awesome.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Whoa, look at that pass.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Yeah, go for it.
Rakitic. And it's Ribery. Leeds are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rakitic. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Played into them, up to meet it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta has been caught there, it's a foul.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Muller drives it forward. Payet. Oh, that's neat.
Luka, this is also...
Rakitic. And here's Muller. Out to the right. Basio with the clearance. So who's he picking out? Shot at goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Corner then. They've played it short. Hunt has a hit! And in it goes! A goal at a really telling moment.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Luka, the energy is insane.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
There is the half-time whistle. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Hudson-Odoi. Going through. Hudson-Odoi. Into the box. Hudson-Odoi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, that was a mini show of self-confidence. It may spark another try or another trier.
Modric gets it out to the wing. Chelsea were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
The energy is insane.
It's a loose ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ribery. Ibrahimovic. Payet. And here's Muller. Now it's Ibrahimovic! It's in! And they get themselves in front! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Leeds go into the lead. Conte. Perisic. Rakitic. Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Federico Fazio.
The energy is insane.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot!
stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries to get it clear.
This is also.
He's through, he's going.
Has gone out.
Oh, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
And it's Modric. 75 minutes played. Well read, he sorted that out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta. Rakitic just wouldn't be beaten there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Abraham!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
This could spell danger. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that will be the final act. Leeds hung out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered.
Yeah, word up, check the scoreboard, kid. 2 kids laughing in the stadium light. Modric grinning, yeah, I'm counting tonight. 1, 2, 3, crowd starts to mix. He taps Haaland, bro, I got 6. Haaland laughs, man, I'm just getting begun. You got 6, but I already got 1. They both jump when the net goes shake. Dreaming about trophies they're gonna take. 6 for Luka, 1 for Erling.
Yeah.
Friendly talk while the crowd keeps yelling.
Leeds come into this game having taken all 3 points in their opener. Just what was needed to get the campaign off to the smooth start they wanted. Their boss has been keen to point out in his press conference that they must remain focused, and that focus is something they should be able to keep because the position is clear. Perform now as they did first up, and they would be in the frame for pole position in this group. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. It's Muller! He's got away with one there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Aimed in towards the centre. Hamšík drives it forward. Payet goes on a charge down the left. Hamšík.
This is also.
Looking for space out wide. A chance to play it in. And it's Hamšík. He hits it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. Perisic. Now it's Müller. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Gets good distance on it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. That was travelling. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Hamšík gets it back. Hamšík demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Payet. Back into the middle. And it's Ansaldi. And help's available out wide. Heads it! And he's done it! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Leeds take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Schick pings it out wide. Hamšík did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Klich battles to win it back. Tar. Leeds got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0.
Luka, this is awesome.
Müller. Oh, good interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leeds leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Modric.
Luka, the energy is insane.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries to switch the play.
Luka, this is awesome.
And here's Müller. Now it's Müller. Cristiano Ronaldo. Schick. And it's Payet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Müller. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Forward it goes. Modric. Perisic. Hit into them. Great lead! Sticks it away! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Looking back at that.
other flank. He's not going to get that. Leeds can make their change now with a break in play. Payet.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
And it's Payet. Modric. Oh, good stop by the keeper. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Luka, this is awesome.
Ball through needs to be good here. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hamsik. Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Müller. Hits one! Leeds are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And here's Ribery. And it's Hamsik. Defending was strong and firm. Chance to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Yeah, word up. Check the scoreboard, kid. 2 kids laughing in the stadium light. Modric grinning, yeah, I'm counting tonight. 1, 2, 3, crowd starts to mix. He taps Haaland, bro, I got 6. Haaland laughs, man, I'm just getting begun. You got 6, but I already got 1. They both jump when the net goes shake. Dreaming about trophies they're gonna take. 6 for Luka, 1 for Erling. Friendly talk while the crowd keeps yelling.
They can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last 3.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at the moment, even though they'll claim that they're not quite getting the breaks just now. Lady Luck has seemingly turned her back on them and shunned their calls for help. If they have more to them than we've been seeing, then it has to emerge here. They understand the consequences if that does not happen.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Franck Ribery. He's got brilliant technical ability. and that allows him to dribble his way out of some very tight spaces, creating something out of nothing. And he doesn't try to do it all himself. He's very good at always being aware of the options that are around him and often picking out the right one.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Ampadu.
Luka, this is also.
Leeds were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Hulk. Gorgeous control there.
Hulk really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Referee's given a throw. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ibrahimovic. Cuts it out. It's being played forward. Leeds have been susceptible to late first-half goals over recent weeks, so determined not to concede this time. And it's Ibrahimovic. It has gone through to him. Hulk. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper sends it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. Ibrahimovic. Leeds couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Leeds head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And it's Hulk. Now, hits one! This could fall anywhere!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
And it's played forward. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Floats one over. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Horny. Ball's out on the left now. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Defenders on the back foot. Horny. He's got options out wide. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Up towards the front line. Oh, good interception. Ibrahimovic.
Luka, this is awesome.
Gets good distance on it. That's the throw.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Perisic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Yes, go on! Who's better? And the middle pass, going for it! Look at the pass!
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome.
Yes, it's not up like this! He's through, we're going!
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal.
Yeah, Apostle! Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its goes for goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That was a given, it always was.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Leeds have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Hamšík drives it forward,
Luka, this is
gets
awesome.
it back. Has he picked him out? Neuer can pick that up. Up towards the front line. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Has a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Perisic looks to get on the end of this. Cuts it out. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Hamšík.
Luka, the energy is insane.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's made sure that that won't get through. Could move up a gear here. Ibrahimovic. Perisic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And help's available out wide. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Now a chance to break. And he's there to cut it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Battles to win it back. And it's got through. It's a throw-in.
Luka, the energy's insane.
Birmingham are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Perisic. A buccaneering run from the defender.
Well, when the options aren't quite present.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leeds are going to have to lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
What an adventurous run from a defender. And it's Perisic.
Luka, the energy's insane.
Hamsik. Gets wrestled off the ball. Crescito. And here's Ribery. Crescito provides an outlet. And he's there to clear it. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ribery. Here it comes. Crescito could try cutting in. Hits one! There are a few waiting for it. Ibrahimovic hits it! And that's been levered clear. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. It's a throw. And it's played forward. The message is clear, none shall pass. Hamsik. Luka. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Goes direct to the front line.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really goes for goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Heads it! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, you can't hide away from how important that was.
Birmingham making another change here. Hulk.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Muller. And here's Ibrahimovic. Whipped in. Real chance!
This is awesome.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
He's through, we're going.
Birmingham have it back and they can go again. Plays it out to the wing. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Quadrado is charging up on the overlap. And here's Hulk. Modric. And here's Muller. And here's Ibrahimovic. And the referee brings it to a close. Leeds are through. They have the look of a team that fancies going all the way this time. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the result matters more than the
The
performance.
energy is insane.
Go, look at that. Oh, spots. Yes, score. Who's better? And the middle pass. Going for it. Yes, look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got up at this. He's through, we're going.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal.
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.